Good evening, and welcome to this special report. Tonight, we uncover a fascinating and perhaps surprising development concerning a member of the British royal family, whose current circumstances are painting a vivid picture of changing times and evolving expectations. Imagine a royal residence, an emblem of status and history, now reportedly in a state of growing disrepair, mirroring the shifting fortunes of its high-profile occupant. This isn't a scene from a historical drama, but a current reality unfolding at Royal Lodge, the Windsor home of Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. Our investigation reveals a compelling narrative of a royal figure who, by multiple accounts, is retreating from public view, seeking refuge within the very edifice that is now itself becoming a public spectacle due to its condition. It's claimed that an embarrassed Prince Andrew is attempting to hide in the shadows at Royal Lodge. This isn't merely about personal preference for privacy. It's about a home that is reportedly in dire need of significant repairs, a situation that has not gone unnoticed by royal observers and the public alike. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich, in an exclusive interview with Fox News Digital, offered deep insight into the Duke's state of mind, confirming that he has privately expressed profound embarrassment to friends regarding his situation. Fordwich elaborated on the physical manifestation of this personal struggle, noting that the declining disrepair and decay of Royal Lodge has become a spectacle. She powerfully connected this physical deterioration to the Duke's broader public controversies, stating it's a visual reflection of the broader fallout from his despicable involvement with Jeffrey Epstein and further fall from royal favor. This stark comparison highlights how the very fabric of his residence is now telling a story of his public and personal challenges. Delving deeper into the condition of Royal Lodge, insiders have shared compelling details with the Daily Mail. They describe Prince Andrew's opulent 30-room mansion, a property valued at an astonishing £30 million, as being surrounded by dense shrubbery and woodlands. More tellingly, they report that the vibrant flowers that once adorned the grounds are nowhere to be seen. This imagery of neglect and overgrowth strongly suggests a lack of consistent upkeep, portraying a residence that is slowly succumbing to the elements, much like its occupant is reportedly feeling the weight of his circumstances. The contrast between its immense value and its apparent state of disrepair is a powerful symbol of the paradox surrounding Prince Andrew's current life. The Duke's tenancy at Royal Lodge has long been a subject of considerable discussion and speculation. Last November, news outlets were abuzz with reports that Prince Andrew faced a genuine risk of eviction. This prospect arose after his allowance, a crucial financial lifeline, was significantly cut. However, it was subsequently reported that he managed to secure the necessary funds, allowing him to continue residing at Royal Lodge, where he shares the grand premises with his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. This development underscored the financial pressures the Duke has been under. Royal Lodge itself holds significant historical and personal meaning. It was leased to Prince Andrew over 2 decades ago by his late mother, Queen Elizabeth. However, the narrative has shifted considerably with the ascension of King Charles III. Reports indicate that King Charles believes his brother should consider moving to a more modest residence, with Frogmore Cottage often cited as a potential alternative. This proposed move reflects a broader strategic realignment within the monarchy, emphasizing a more streamlined and perhaps less extravagant approach to royal living, especially for non-working royals. The ongoing battle for Royal Lodge, Andrew versus Charles's, a title effectively given to a Channel 5 program that explored the various reasons behind Andrew's potential eviction, brought this family dynamic into sharp public focus. Royal correspondent Emily Andrews, a key voice in this discussion, articulated the king's perspective based on sources close to him. She revealed that the reason attributed to the king's stance is his belief that it doesn't think it's appropriate for a disgraced member of the royal family to live in such luxury. This direct statement from the king's inner circle underscores a clear desire to redefine what is considered acceptable for individuals no longer performing public duties under the royal umbrella, especially those tainted by scandal. Further insights into Prince Andrew's immediate and future prospects come from PR expert Mark Borkowski. Speaking on the Sun's Royal Exclusive podcast, Borkowski offered a rather blunt assessment of the Duke's professional future. He posited that Prince Andrew essentially, just needs to carry on playing golf and driving his cars around the estate and whatever. Borkowski then continued with a stark prediction, stating there was no way anyone would be willing to engage him for work, given the torrent of scandals that have engulfed him over the past 10 years. This assessment paints a picture of a professional life effectively brought to a standstill, leaving the Duke largely isolated from traditional public or corporate roles. Adding another layer to the complex tapestry of Prince Andrew's recent controversies, court documents unexpectedly exposed his links to Chinese businessman Yang Tinghua. This revelation drew immediate public and media attention, raising questions about the nature of these connections. In response, Prince Andrew's office issued a rare and carefully worded statement. The Duke's office claimed that he ceased all contact with the businessman after receiving explicit advice from authorities. Yang Tinghua, for his part, has publicly denied being a spy. The official announcement from Prince Andrew's office provided further context, stating, "The Duke of York followed advice from HMG, His Majesty's government, and ceased all contact with the individual after concerns were raised." The Duke met the individual through official channels, with nothing of a sensitive nature ever discussed. He is unable to comment further on matters relating to national security. This statement, while attempting to clarify the situation, also highlighted the sensitive nature of the concerns raised and the involvement of His Majesty's government, adding a layer of complexity to the Duke's public narrative. We invite you to reflect on what this ongoing saga at Royal Lodge and the wider narrative of Prince Andrew's life tells us about the expectations placed upon those born into royalty in the 21st century. What does it signify for the future direction of the monarchy, and how do we, as a society, navigate the complex interplay of personal conduct, public image, and historical legacy? Please share your informed perspectives and engage in this important discussion.